Yeah, I mean, it feels absolutely incredible sitting here. I mean, what a build up to the fight this week. Just a big ups to him as well. The team, the UFC team here in Australia. It was, they accommodated us. So I was treated like not a world champion. I was treated like, I think, a king of some country. Everything we wanted, from the hotels, from everything was planned to a T. It was amazing, and it coming together tonight. Well, today, this afternoon. I don't know what to say, but it was so special. And like I said, you mentioned my first successful title defense, and people go, yeah, you're not a champion until you defend that belt. That's bullshit. You're champion when you win that belt. But I wasn't a champion walking out there tonight. Before I walk out, and I said this whole week, before I walk out there, they take the belt off me. The winner of this fight is the champion. So nobody's a champion when that first bell goes. I went out there tonight to fight for the world title, and I became champion tonight. And you could see that in the fight. I went out there to fight like somebody who wanted this belt and not somebody who defended it. Yeah, well, I won at the end. Yes, I guess so. I didn't do too many visualization sessions where I lost, but the man was as good as I thought. He was as good. I'm so happy that he went out there, and you could, after the fight, say, this was the best Israel Adesanya. He felt great. And you could see it in his, just in physique. That's equal to work. And he had more heart. I said I'm taking him out of there in the third, and I got in the fourth. I could see in the end of the third, he was starting to break down. But there just wasn't enough. And in that fourth round, if you look at the fight, the story of the fight was in the beginning of the round, because I knew they look at my game plan, me and my coaches. So we said, Coach Mornay, obviously genius at this, looked at what he does, and we said, he kept on talking about he's a new fighter, he's going to come in there, be different, the old Adesanya. So he's going to come and try and fight me and stop me from going forward, because they know that's how I fight, and that's his kryptonite. When somebody's, he's not going to make the same mistake like he did against Strickland. So every round, you can see this in the beginning of the round, I was standing my ground, but he was in the middle of the octagon, and he was almost dictating. But if you're not used to fighting like that, you get more tired. If you're not used to fighting with that kind of pressure. And I didn't back off. I wasn't fighting on the outside. I just stood my ground. And in every round, around 2 minutes, my coach would shout, listen, it's time to go. And I would start pushing forward. And that's when I started getting, every round at the end, I got the success. And every round his burst, like the first bit of the round where he was dictating would be shorter. And in that fourth round, I landed quite a lot of big shots. The man can take a punch, but you can only take that many. He kicks like an absent. Jeez, the man kicks hard. The first inside low kick he kicked me, I think his feet felt like this big. When he kicked me, it felt so heavy. He has that inside low kick was incredible. But I stuck to the plan. I tried to stay as disciplined in there as necessary, not blitzing forward for too long, because the blitz it's one thing I'm going to do, and everything worked out perfect. Well, I mean, we saw that in the second round when I got him. I knew physically I was stronger than Israel Adesanya. He is a master at getting back to his feet and not getting his, well, if you have his back. I mean, Whittaker had his back many times. How many guys has gotten him down and not being able to do anything with it? So I got him down in that first round, I think, or second round. Landed a couple of hard shots. So every time he would start getting back to his feet, I didn't fight him on it. I just kept control of the hips and landed big shots, because he was so focused on my hands around the hips that he wouldn't protect his face. Landed big shots, maybe create a cut. That was what I was hoping for, landing big hard punches, then getting back down to the ground. So he has to do all that trouble, get back up, carry my weight, hit him. And in that fourth, the man was staggered from the blows. I could see when he went down, I landed big shots. And I didn't plan on taking him down. I was actually planning on knocking him out. And the body positioning was just that of the best thing to do right now is to take him down. And I could feel as we went to the ground, he wasn't resisting at all. He was out of it a little. Got the back. As soon as I straightened him out, it was over. Like I said, at the end of the day, what I said was never to challenge Israel or any other African fighter on being the first African fighter. It wasn't that. It was the first residing, and that is still the fact. I mean, nothing can change that. So I know at the presser, I went over to him actually after the fight when he got super emotional. That was within him. That wasn't nothing. I never went after his family, so I just wanted to make sure that I have parents too, and I respect anybody's parents. So I just went over to him and said after the fight, if it sounded like I was saying anything bad about your parents, that was not the case. Yeah, what I'm saying to you, harden up. If you want to cry about that, so be it. But I will never disrespect your parents. And he said, no. He understands that. And, as a warrior to a warrior, like I said, I'm still not Israel Adesanya. We are not friends because on a personal level, we do not see eye to eye. But warrior to warrior, after spending that time with him in that octagon and what he's achieved in the sport, it's no secret. I respect that. And after spending the time with him in the octagon, you can't not respect that man. What I want next is whatever they give me. I have to be honest. I honestly don't think Alex Pereira should drop down to 185. If he wants to, great, perfect. But then we're going to hear the excuses. I saw we saw Izzy stiff that man in the first round. I felt Izzy's punching power tonight. If that, Izzy has great timing. He's fast, he's long, and he has great combinations. But I felt the power. If Izzy stiffens you like that, you do not want to be in there with me, especially not when you're going to come in there with the excuses, no, I cut too much weight. That's going to happen. Everybody's going to say that. So stay at 205, fight your fight against the number 7 ranked guy.
Number 8.
Oh, number 8. Okay, cool. Well, fight your fight there and enjoy it. If Strickland's the next fight, the people want to see that fight. That's the fight that people want to see, and that's the fight right now that people think is the next best guy. Then it's the fight that I want. So let me handle my business, you handle your business. You don't have to cut the weight so you have some sort of excuse. I'll come up after the Strickland fight. I'll come up to 205 and we'll sort it out there. If that's what the UFC wants. I'll be ready for it right now. But I'm not chasing that. I believe to be considered as the greatest to ever do this sport, I need to be considered as the greatest middleweight first. So I'm the first guy to beat Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. Going into that Strickland fight now, I know I've been in there with him. He can't handle what I have. He can't handle what I have to offer. So, this time I can finish him. We saw it. Yeah, he beat Izzy. Now we have a comparison. That's how you finish someone.
Are you anticipating going through another fight like that where it could get pretty nasty in the lead up?
I don't know. Does he want to cry again?
So, you mentioned that, it doesn't matter who you face next. You'll do what the fans want. You'll do what the UFC wants. Personally, if you're willing to answer this, who do you think would be more deserving, Sean Strickland or the winner?
Robert Whittaker.
There we go. Thank you for that.
Robert Whittaker deserves the shot. I think he's being done over. Sean Strickland's only saving grace here is the fact that he won a decision with me. That's it.